Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your February 10th through the 16th reading. Happy Valentine's Day week. We're going to see what's happening for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead with this lovely deck here. And we're going to pull an angel card for you, my darlings, from this deck here. Alrighty, let's go ahead and see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. Okie dokie smoky. Monday, you all have the Tower. There is something happening in the collective energies, let me tell you. Libra just got this card for midweek. And I shuffled. You all saw me shuffle. So, I will say this. We do have the full moon happening a few days before your Monday, Tuesday. We've got a full moon happening on the 8th, which is prior to the reading for this week. But I am recording this video before the full moon happens. So I feel like what's happening, Sagittarius, is you are releasing some pretty big energies in this full moon energy. And as you come into the week of the 10th through the 16th, you're starting the week off with a bang. For you guys, though, Sagittarius, I feel like you're dropping some Tower moments upon others, okay? I know sometimes when we see the Tower moment, we get kind of scared, we get kind of afraid. We're like, oh my gosh, you know, something might happen, something terrible might happen, and something very scary might happen. But I feel this is you coming to a decision that you are tearing something down, or you're putting an end to something. And I do feel in some way you're backing out of an agreement or a contract, okay? It can be an energetic contract, like, you know, a spiritual contract or agreement that somebody has made. But in some cases, I do feel this is an actual literal contract, like maybe you had agreed to sign on for something, or you had agreed to certain terms of employment, and you're deciding you don't want to do that anymore. You're deciding that you don't want to go on that path anymore, or honor that that business agreement. I should have just left well enough alone. Now, I don't typically pull clarifiers for the weekly cards, but I know that this is a card that scares some people. So when I have the Tower card come up, I'll usually go ahead and I'll pull clarifiers. So let me go ahead and do that. In what way is the Tower card coming up for Sagittarius, Monday, Tuesday? In what way is the Tower card coming up for Sagittarius, Monday, Tuesday? Alrighty, my dears. So clarifier number 1, let's see here, is Queen of Pentacles. So something having to do with the home environment, or it can be career again, because Queen of Pentacles is going to be something abundant. Some of you might be walking away from something that other people are like, Sagittarius, are you crazy? Like, are you nuts? You're really going to walk away from this? Some of you are deciding to walk away from a large amount of money because it's causing you to lose sleep. I feel very strongly, literally it's causing you to lose sleep. So either it's something you perceive to be unethical, or it's something that you feel like is just taking way too much of your life away, and you're like, you know what, I don't have a price tag over my head, my life can't be bought, my life can't be purchased. So some of you are walking away from something very significant, which may be a large sum of money. I do feel the thing that you're walking away from it because it's also very bad for your health, okay? If it's like a dangerous job that's putting your health or your body at risk, or if it's just something that's causing you way too much physical stress and you know, not being able to rest, I feel that's a big motivating factor for you to say no. Now, Sagittarius, I do feel that you may be met with this ultimatum as a result, where it's like, well, either you continue doing this or you can't work here anymore, or either you continue doing this, or there's going to be some kind of permanent departure. There's like, you're being asked to really be sure, And I feel like you are sure, and I do feel like you're walking away from something. So it could be ending a relationship for some of you, where you have had like a karmic contract, or a spiritual contract, energetic contract. And it might be affecting the living arrangement or living environment. So there may be like you're preparing to move, or to distance yourself physically from someone you may be living with, because you're ending the energetic contract or spiritual contract with this person. But Queen of Pentacles, I feel, is also like this reassuring factor, because she has money. Okay, like she's successful and she doesn't have a hard time getting her hands on money. So it's kind of like, even though you might be walking away from something, even though there may be something where you're looking to move, you're manifesting what you need, or you have money put away, which you're going to be able to kind of, tap into for this next phase or next chapter. Your next clarifier is the World. So maybe you're taking time off to travel, but this is another major arcana card. But again, I feel very strongly, because one of the main messages of the World card is successful completion of a cycle. Like you've done what you were supposed to do. Now you're ready to move on to the next thing. So this is confirmation that the Tower card for you is a permanent end to a phase in your life. And I feel you're the one who's making it, because with the World card, even though something is coming to completion, there's also a sense of victory. Like you did good. You can pat yourself on the back. Okay? And you're ready to be seen. You're ready to get out there. The World card and the Queen of Pentacles are both cards that also give me a sense or a feeling of like feeling comfortable in your own skin. So I do feel for some of you, I'm not sure why, but I do feel for some of you, this stance that you're taking and reclaiming yourself from the situation is also making you feel like you're taking back your body. So maybe you were working in a working environment that was hostile. Maybe you felt a little sexually harassed. Oops, I don't think I'm supposed to say that word. I don't know, like, gosh, YouTube has all kinds of rules and things now, and I'm not sure what they all are. I want to be abiding by them. But maybe you're feeling like there has been some kind of harassment towards you because of your gender or because of your body, or people were saying or doing things that made you feel uncomfortable. Some of you may be standing up to someone that maybe was, kind of offering you this tit for tat kind of situation, where it's like, well, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, where, they were flat out being inappropriate. There may be some kind of stance in that way. But again, with the World card, it's like you're taking back your power. You're feeling powerful. You're feeling strong. You're feeling pretty amazing. Okay, I feel you feel empowered by this decision. Your next clarifier here is the Sun. Holy moly, all these major arcanas. This is not a brand new deck. I've used this deck a billion times. And even then, when I have new decks come in, I separate all the major arcana. I separate the suits. I shuffle pretty thoroughly. But this is going to be a big, big week, Sagittarius. You're starting the week off with a really, really big bang. And it's going from there on. Sun card, again, is happiness. Like, again, a victory. Being ready to be seen. Some of you may be signing a contract, Maybe you're breaking an old energetic contract of lack and poverty, and you're signing some new contract, like physically in the financial world, that's causing you to get out there and to be seen on a bigger, broader kind of way. With these two little birds here, I feel something is also happening in terms of a buzz, like conversation buzz, like people are maybe like kind of talking about you or singing your praises or being seen in a positive light. So whatever stance this is that you're taking, I do feel like you are getting support from others, okay? So your next card for Wednesday, Thursday, I'm sorry. A couple of things before I forget, before I move on. The Leos also got the Tower card as well. And Sun can be associated with Leo. So there may be a Leo at play here in the situation. Or you may have Leo in your chart that might be really coming up this week. That's going to be beneficial for you to pull on. But I'm laughing. The reason why I laughed is your Wednesday, Thursday is also a major arcana. And you have the Lovers. There could be a Gemini at play. But Lovers is really about choices and decisions, choosing between two options. When the tarot first came out or was first introduced, tarot at first they were like playing. They would do it with playing cards, and then I think it was like influence where they combined elements from Egyptian divination and stuff, and they came up with the tarot. But originally, the Lovers card wasn't called the Lovers; it was called the Choice or the Decision. So you are having to make a choice or a decision. And this to me is confirming what I felt. When you're preparing to walk away from this thing, or, you know, to sign on to this new venture, you're being given a moment to really, really, really get very clear. Like, this is a permanent thing. Like there's not going to be any, you know, undoing this. Like, are you sure? Are you sure this is what you want to do? So the Lovers card for me is really confirming that energy. You're having to make a really big choice, a really big life choice, and you're very much, Sagittarius, in this like choose your own adventure kind of energy, right? This is a free will decision. A lot of the times when we have the major arcana cards come up, it's because we're being guided or we're being directed in terms of what, you know, where we're quote unquote supposed to be, or where our path is, or where we're being directed on our path, where spirit is coming in and redirecting us. But I don't feel you're being redirected, Sagittarius. I feel that you are choosing, and that this is one of the things you came here to do in this life. You may be someone who's incredibly strong-willed, like super strong-willed, to the point that other people like criticize you for it or act as if it's a very negative thing. It's not a negative thing, and I'm not saying it's a negative thing, but other people may be like, whoa, Sagittarius, calm down, relax, like you're a little too strong-willed. But I feel that this is kind of why you came here in this existence, in this lifetime, to have free will and to exercise your free will. Because even though we all have free will, not everybody exercises their free will. I feel your life lesson in this life is to exercise your free will. And so that's what's happening for you midweek, is you are choosing. You are choosing why you are here, what you want to do, what direction you want your life to go in. I feel you may also be someone that you're very, very multifaceted. And I know this might sound weird, Sagittarius, but I feel like with this choice or decision, you are choosing your identity. And sometimes I talk about that in the terms of like, you know, oh, well, you know, I'm not going to, you know, bow to or like be accepting of the labels people are putting on me, and I'm going to be my authentic self. But Sagittarius, I feel your authentic self is very, very diverse. And you're finally figuring out how to put it in a neat little package that is going to be functional in this world, in this lifetime, in this current physical realm. So you're choosing an identity in that sense, okay? You're still being authentic. You're not watering yourself down, but you're learning how to kind of, you know, condescend, not in a mean way, but when I say condescend, like you're learning how to dial it back a little bit to where, you know, people can try to keep up with you or try to comprehend who you are as a person, right? You're learning how to translate it, not to water it down, but to translate it, if that makes sense. Meditate on that. Your next card here, my dears, is 10 of Wands. You are absolutely done with an old cycle, 110%. 110%. 10 of Wands is completion of a project and time to move on to the next thing. But 10 of Wands also indicates being very stressed out and feeling overwhelmed or feeling burdened. So whatever is happening here where you're being tempted to say no to something or to move on to something new, and you're having someone or something trying to pull you back, and you're trying to make the decision, should I, you know, am I really sure about this? Because I'm not going to be able to undo it later. 10 of Wands is saying that you're not going to be able to continue. You can't. There's no more juice left. There's no more gas in the tank. Whatever is there to be done in the situation, it's been done. I mean, hey, you even have the World card here. You have the Tower card here. So even if you find yourself tempted to shrink back into that energy of fear, and if you find yourself tempted to make a fear-based decision, physically, emotionally, mentally, you're already done with this. You've already checked out. You can't give it more of your time or more of your energy. You are ready to move on to the next phase, to the next chapter. And the next phase, the next chapter, it's gonna be, my darlings, some really good stuff. Really good stuff. Better than anything you're leaving behind. Let's go ahead and see your angel message for the week. And again, my dears, as always, I strongly, strongly recommend that you watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those may resonate with you more than others, or it might add a little extra information that might be very helpful on your path and on your journey. You may need a private reading. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Let's see what your angel message is. So Sagittarius, your angel message for the week is Angel of the Universe. You are being encouraged to expand your thinking. So again, this is going to be about coming out of fear-based thoughts and coming out of limited thinking about how you're going to be presenting yourself or how you're coming into this next phase or next chapter of your life. This card was actually the card of the day on Instagram and Facebook a few days ago, a few days prior to me recording this video. So I just checked. It was February 4th. So I go a little bit more into this card. If you want to read about that, you can go to Instagram or Facebook and look at the post of February 4th, and I go a little bit deeper into this card. But basically, you're about to accomplish something really big in your life that's causing you to step out of your comfort zone and to step out of what you believe can and can't be done. So even though you may be a pretty badass person, Sagittarius, and even though you may have accomplished a lot of really big things in your life, or you feel like you've been kind of lucky, or you've been able to excel at things that others haven't been able to excel at, still, the fact of the matter is that you're about to enter a new phase of your life, a new period where you're going to accomplish something that's going to surprise even you, that you maybe you really didn't see this coming. I feel that you are having kind of a pretty grand turn of events where life is taking you in a direction you had not anticipated. You didn't see it coming, but you're very glad that it happened, or you're going to be very glad that it happened. Like I always say, I never thought I was going to be somebody that would be, doing tarot, or that would be on YouTube, or that I would make a living on a spiritual path. I was just going to live a quote unquote normal life, and I was just going to, I was a paralegal, and then I went back to teaching, and I never really anticipated, but Spirit kind of threw me into this. Spirit was like, nope, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. So you're having something like that happen to you where you maybe had a very clear, this is my life, this is what I'm doing, things are set in stone, and now there's a change of events, or now you're being turned in a new path or new direction. Again, there is a sense of free will, so you're choosing ultimately, like, okay, this door opened up, I'm going to go through this door kind of energy. But again, you're going to be surprised at what you're able to accomplish and what ends up happening for you. Okay? So you're really, really expanding your thinking here to very, very limitless opportunity. I do encourage you, like I said, watch your moon sign and rising sign. It may resonate more. I may add a little extra information. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do. If you click on the Calendly link in the description of this video, it will take you to the private readings, and I am having a special right now. Usually the recorded readings for 60 minutes are 150, but I'm doing them for 88 right now to celebrate and say thank you for having hit 88,000 subscribers a few days ago. And so I just wanted to say thank you for that. I'm in gratitude of that. I know that might still be steep for some people, but if you go through the Calendly options, there's a pretty wide range for like different budgets. So you may very well be able to find something that's doable, that works for you and your budget. If not, no worries guys, I'm going to still keep the free videos coming. Every week you'll get a video like this one, and then once a month I post an angel message, and once a month I post a love message. You can click on the links in the description to watch those. If you would like a daily dose of spiritual guidance, a daily dose of messages from Spirit, please do subscribe. Do follow along, like and follow on Instagram and Facebook, Amethyst Angellight. I post a card of the day with a message, and I do a fun little pick a card game. I'm posting more affirmations, things of this nature, so be sure to take advantage of that as well. I'm wishing you a fabulous week, my dears. Be well.